Paul McCartney's most controversial album is widely considered to be Ram 1971, a record that arrived at a deeply turbulent moment in his career and initially baffled both critics and fans alike. Released shortly after the Beatles' breakup and following his lo-fi solo debut, McCartney Ram was interpreted by many as self-indulgent, lightweight, and even petty, with reviewers accusing Paul of retreating into domestic bliss while rock music was becoming heavier, angrier, and more politically charged. The controversy was intensified by the album's perceived lyrical jabs at John Lennon, particularly on tracks like Too Many People, which Lennon openly took as an attack, fueling one of the most famous musical feuds in rock history. Critics at the time dismissed Ram as trivial pop, mocking its quirky melodies, odd vocal effects, and whimsical lyrics, and some publications ranked it among the weakest major releases of the era. Yet this negative reception only highlighted how out of step McCartney was with prevailing expectations. Rather than delivering grand statements or raw confessions, he leaned into eccentricity, intimacy, and melodic experimentation, crafting songs that felt playful, strange, and deeply personal. Over time, Ram underwent a dramatic critical reappraisal, transforming from a ridiculed oddity into one of McCartney's most celebrated post-Beatles achievements. Modern listeners and musicians have praised its inventive arrangements, genre-blending approach, and emotional subtlety, with artists from indie and alternative scenes citing it as a major influence. What once sounded frivolous came to be understood as quietly radical, anticipating lo-fi aesthetics and DIY sensibilities decades before they became fashionable. The album's controversy now seems less about its quality and more about timing. Ram challenged the idea that seriousness equaled artistic value and proved that melodic joy and domestic themes could coexist with innovation. In hindsight, the backlash against Ram reveals how unfairly McCartney was judged in the early 1970s as he refused to conform to the darker, more confrontational image expected of former Beatles, choosing instead to follow his instincts and redefine success on his own terms.